Hey everyone, welcome back to English classes with Miss Renu Jindal. Today we are going to do active and passive voice. So, what are active and passive voice? Active voice tells us what a person or thing does. The subject performs the action or verb on the subject. So, the rule of the active voice is subject plus verb plus object. Like Anna painted the house. The teacher always answers the students' questions. All posted the video online. So, subject plus verb plus object. This kind of a rule you have heard before. Yes, it's in tenses. So, almost all the tenses are the active voice. Passive voice tells us what is done to someone or something. The subject is being acted upon. So, the rule for passive voice is object, verb, and subject. So, some examples of the passive voice are: the house was painted by Anna. The students' questions are answered by the teacher. The video was posted online by Ali. So, I hope you have observed one thing, that changes of voice are only possible in case of transitive verb. A tense having transitive verb could only have two voices, active and passive voice. Transitive verb means the verb which is being transferred to the object, means where it is clear on which object the action is being acted upon. Now look at the conversion of active to passive voice. In present simple, reporters write news reports. News reports are written by reporters. Present continuous, Michael is baking a brownie. A brownie is being baked by Michael. So, every time the helping verb is being changed in case of passive voice. Like in present simple, in passive voice it will take is MR, and in case of present continuous it will take being with is MR. Okay, and along with that there is always be past participle form of verb, means third form of verb will be there in passive voice. Okay, past simple. The company hired new workers last year. New workers were hired by the company last year. Past continuous. The salesman was helping the customer when the thief came into the store. The customer was being helped by the salesman when the thief came into the store. So, in case of present and past tenses, there will be only a bit change of helping verbs, like instead of ismr there will be was were. Rest the rules are same for passive voice. Okay, present perfect. They have already discussed the book. The book has already been discussed. By them you can also write, it's optional. He had delivered the letters. The letters had been delivered. Here you can also write by him. The company will hire new workers. New workers will be hired by the company. Okay, in case of present and past perfect, we use has, have. Okay, but in case of voice, we use been along with the third form of verb. Why? Because third form of verb is already the rule of perfect tense. And for passive voice, another third form of verb is the rule of passive voice. So we add been here. Just as we added being in the continuous tenses, because verb's first form plus ing is the rule of continuous tense and verb's third form is the rule of passive voice. So to fulfill both the rules, we used being plus verb's third form in passive voice. Future simple tense. The company will hire new workers. New workers will be hired by the company. So, will plus verb's first form is the rule of future simple. That is why be is being inserted into the passive voice, because verb's third form is the by default rule of passive voice. Okay. Infinitive. She has to deliver the letters. The letters have to be delivered by her. You can add here. Okay, have to be delivered. Infinitive means to plus verb's first form. So that is why we are adding be in the passive voice. Models. She must deliver the letters. The letters must be delivered by her. You can say that. Okay. So model's rule is model plus verb's first form. That is why we are adding be here. There is one rule that we are missing in the image, that is model perfect, like future perfect, right? So like the company will have hired new workers. New workers will have been hired by the company. Okay. So I hope it's clear to you people. You might be thinking, why haven't we converted future continuous and future perfect continuous or any perfect continuous into the passive voice? That's because being plus been plus verb's third form is not possible. Is it possible to speak? She has been being lived here since 1920. Not now. So, thank you for watching.